Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have yet another haul for you guys. So we got some flea market stuff, we've got some stuff I bought online, and we also have some stuff that I bought at the store, kind of. The store was online, so it kind of ties into the online thing, but it wasn't like a private sale, it was like, you know, it was like from like Amazon or whatever. So, I guess without further ado, let us get right into things, shall we? Yeah, so over this last week or so, I've gotten quite a few things. I didn't want to do like one video dedicated to every individual thing. I didn't want to make multiple videos. I wanted to like wait it out and do like one video. So I'll start with some stuff that I got at a thrift store first. I got like a huge bag full of random dolls. We got some Rainbow High and some like LOL surprise dolls in there. So I'll start with some of the Rainbow Highs. I got these two in the bag. They were pretty cool. I already have Skylar. But Violet, I did not have from the Junior High Slumber Party line. She's pretty cute. She's not complete. She is missing some things, I want to say. But she has her slippers, she's got her pajama pants and her top. I'd say that's like almost everything. Also, I do want to say this doll's hair is much shorter than I expected. I thought her hair was longer, but she's cute. And Skylar, she is missing her slippers. But, like I said, I already have Skylar, so she is a duplicate. But these two were pretty fun to find, but they were not the only things in the bag. As well as these two, I did get two more Rainbow High dolls. I ended up getting a Swim Skylar, who I'm not a big fan of. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't buy the bag for her. She's got her bathing suit and one shoe. And I got a Slime Amaya, who her forehead is even bigger in person. Just look at that thing, dude. I've seen people make some pretty cute customs of her. Like, they take the pink and they turn it into bangs. And I think that could save her, maybe. But I don't know if she has enough pink to make bangs. She probably does. She needs this forehead covered. It's just, look at it. Look at her next to Skylar. Look at how much more forehead Amaya has compared to Skylar. All of these dolls have their foreheads out, and none of them look as bad as Amaya does because they rooted her hair so far back. It's literally a skill issue on MGA's part. Also, I do want to say her dress is terrible in person. I knew this thing looked awful, but it feels awful, and it barely fits her. So, this really is like the most poorly made Rainbow High piece of clothing there is. Other than Harper's shoes. Harper's shoes are horrible. But yeah, these four all came in a bag together. I also got this thing. I don't know. This definitely is not Skylar's thing. I don't know what that is. Why did I keep that? I should have thrown that out. I don't know what this is. But that's not it from this bag. I also got two tweens. You guys know I love the LOL tweens. So I got a mermaid. I don't remember this one's name, but I already own her. She is a duplicate. Very cute though. She has her sunglasses. She has her like shell top. Her belt is still intact. I was surprised how much of her stuff she has, and she looks utterly adorable. I do wish she was one of the two I didn't have, though. It would have been cute if she was the girl with the curly hair, or, I don't remember how to describe how she looks, but her name's Cleo. And I did also find Violet Snow in the bag. I really like Violet. This is probably one of my favorite new characters of the tweens that has been introduced recently. She has her shoes, she has her necklace, she's got her full outfit. She has one of her ski poles. She's adorable. I really love Violet. Honestly, I might give this one to Jay, just because I've been trying to get Jay into the tweens, and I want her to like Violet too. So yeah, that was my whole little haul here. It was pretty nice. I got all this stuff, and I like most of it. Not these two. And then after that after this bag, I also got another Lalaloopsy package from the same seller that I bought from the previous time. So I got quite a few things. I'm not really sure where to start. I guess I'll start with my favorite thing that I got. I am still waiting on one package, though, because she sent it in 2 shipments, and one of the shipments has not yet arrived, and that is the inbox doll. I don't know why she's taking so long. She's been stuck in some city, like, a few hours away for, like, 2 days now. Pissing me off. The Postal Service pisses me off. This Postal Service is pissing me off. I'm the original Star Walker. I'm so sorry if you didn't understand that. Anyway, this is the thing that I was most excited for. Brace yourself if you remember this doll. It's Yuki Kimono and her pet. So, I got another Yuki. She was like one of my favorites as a kid. I'm still so confused and pissed that my original one went missing. So, what better way to make myself feel better than to acquire a second? And this one was actually a gift. I did not pay for this doll. I got her pet and everything. I'm so happy to have her pet again because, oh, she's a little sun damaged. It's okay, I don't give a shit. It's just cool to have the pet again, man. So, yeah, I'm really happy to have Yuki, like, complete again. This was one that I got in the box when she released, and I was so upset to find out she was missing from my collection. I don't know where she went. I would have never gotten rid of her, so I don't know where she could have ran off to. But she's back with me twice now, and I even have her pet again, which is very nice. I like the noise that they make. But other than Yuki, I also now have a complete Silly Party, Super Silly Party jewel. I'm very happy to have a complete one because previously the only Super Silly Party jewel I had was a nude doll who I ended up putting in a fashion pack. So, just kind of have two of her now. But this one's wearing her actual outfit and her paint is in good condition, no eye chips. This one unfortunately has a little eye chip and a chip in her little painted heart sculpted as well. So this is what her actual dress is supposed to look like. It is so cute. And her shoes. Her original doll has this sculpt painted differently, like with this pink and this with like these two pink, but for the Silly Party they altered the sculpt to make it more elaborate. So these shoes I believe were only used here, so they would have been impossible to get. Same with the dress. So ultimately buying a complete Silly Party jewel was just a better decision than trying to find her clothing. It's really hard to piece these dolls together. Most of the time it's a fruitless endeavor. You won't have a good time trying to do it. But another one of my Lalaloopsies is Comet Starlight. This is a new character that was created for the 10th anniversary, because in the original run of Lalaloopsy, Dot Starlight, her older sister, never received a little sister. And I got her pet as well. Just chucked it at her. It's this little worm. This is a recolor of B Spells a Lot's little sister, Specs Reads a Lot. It's a recolor of her little sister's pet, but Lalaloopsy did pet recolors all the time, so I don't care. I just think it's cute that this character finally exists. She's adorable. I really like her, and I wanted to get her. Another acquisition to my collection is Pickles BLT. I've always really liked her and thought she was super cute, and I got her little hot dog pet. It's just so cute. Look at, like, the mustard is like the ears and stuff. It's so cute. So she's got like little roller skates. I do need to clean them up a little. I have not cleaned her. I knew I forgot to clean one of them and it was Pickles. The rest have been cleaned. I forgot to clean her. I'm a moron. But yeah, she's super cute. I actually saw her at a thrift store once, but her skates were in a separate bag and I didn't want to pay an extra $10 for another doll. In hindsight, I wish I did, because Pickles is one of the ones that has gotten like kind of stupidly expensive. I see her sell for $70 on the regular. That's insane. She's cute, but damn. So I'm very happy to have her now. She's super cute and I like her quite a lot. I can't get over the pets. Lalaloopsy had such cute pet designs, man. So also among the Lalaloopsy stuff I bought, I did get some extra accessories, most of which I have put on the dolls that they're supposed to be on. But, for example, I was given these extra Ember boots to use on Sir Battlescarred, since I don't have his shoes, and these are, like, they're good enough, you know? They're close enough to his actual shoes. And I also bought the extra stuff that I need for, Frost Icy Cone. So I have her shoes, super cute with little ribbons, and her little snow cone bunny. So I'm gonna have to dig Frost out of my bin and put her back together. I also now have Lady Still Waiting's dress in case I ever thrift her nude. So, fingers crossed I encounter her because I really want her. I always liked her design, and she's, again, one of those characters that's like crazy expensive now. My final Lalaloopsy acquisition, this one came from my friend Sean. He helped me get her because he found her at like a local toy store or something, and I already had her shoes and she was just missing her shoes, so it was perfect. It's Berry Jars and Jam. This is one of the older characters that I always liked, and yes, her dress is super short. It's just ridiculously short. I have to like show her to you from this angle if you don't want to be like flashed. I don't know why her dress is so short, man. She's adorable though. I always really liked Berry. Not so much her sister Sunny. but I always really liked Berry. So Berry was cleaned up. I washed her hair and such, and yeah, that's everything here, but I do still have another bag. Also, I bought this at the thrift store so I can watch it whenever I want. I like buying physical media. So in this bag, I have even more stuff that I thrifted. We'll start with the two things on top. Equestria Girls. So I got a Rainbow Rocks Applejack and a Rainbow Rocks Rarity. Now you may remember I had this Rarity not too long ago, but her hair was matted beyond help. But this one isn't so bad, honestly. Okay, maybe it's a little bad, but I think I can save her, especially now that I know how to use the flat iron on them. Granted, my flat iron, where did her other shoe go? She definitely had it. Okay, I'm confused. I was right, she did have it. It fell off in the bag. How did your shoe fall off? Rarity needs all kinds of fixing. I gotta do her hair, make her look nice. I have to flip her skirt around because it's on backwards. But, Applejack, on the other hand, is not struggling too much. I got rid of most of my Applejack Equestria Girls, so I'm happy to have acquired a new one because I didn't really have any anymore. But, yeah. So that's all the dolls. Everything else from here is going to be a pony because I just keep finding ponies. Although, I do have one more doll, actually. I got an Equestria Girls mini of Rose Luck. I always liked Rose Luck. I've always thought she was super cute, so this was the only Equestria Girls mini that the vendor had, but yeah, I grabbed her because I love Equestria Girls minis. So I'm just gonna pull them out of the bag. Got a Luna here. This is the Crystal Empire Luna because this was her only brushable. She has some pretty frizzy hair. I do want to try the flat iron to take care of that a bit. She's cute. I always forget how purple she is though because that's just not how she looks in the show. I also got a Trixie. This is her Cutie Mark Magic release, who I've been wanting so bad. I'm so happy to finally have this one, because this was the last Trixie I needed. Her tail has a bit of matting, but it can be dealt with. She can be fixed. And I also got Button Bell. Her hair is super thin, but she's so cute. I always really like the Cutie Mark Magic releases, and I just think this one is super cute. And I love getting, like, non-main 6 characters. It's just fun to see what you find when you're at the flea market, so got a bunch of cool stuff. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to the bag in a second again, but I also found this one of Coloratura, Countess Coloratura. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but I found this one at my flea market too, and she's so cute. Just had to show her to you guys. Yeah, you're our censorship bar. I got impatient and just dumped everybody out. Okay, so the rest of the ponies in here. We've got this Rainbow Power Cheerilee, I want to say she is. She was interesting to me because, like, I don't know, she's just not a standard Cheerilee. She's got different colors in her mane. Oh, is that an ink stain? Oh, bummer. She's got a bunch of flowers on her. I just thought she was super cute. I want to say she's Rainbow Power, but I'm not sure. As you can see, got another Luna. This one had a crown. And her hair, her mane was restyled. So whoever owned this Luna before me was a diva. And her hair is not matted or frizzy at all. This one's in really good shape. And they repainted her crown black. Once again, this is her Crystal Empire brushable. So, you know, her crown was orange when it arrived. I remember I had to repaint mine as well. She's super cute, though. Just needs some cleaning, because what is all over her mouth? Do I even want to know? I also got this girl. I want to say, is this Lightning Dusk? I don't think it is. Lightning Dust, or whatever her name was, she is, like, green, isn't she? She's not pink. But this is one that's supposed to have removable wings, and I did not get the removable wings. But I basically just bought her because she's a cute pony otherwise, who I didn't have. So I was like, yeah, cool, I'll take her. And it was the same deal with this little Celestia, who's also missing wings. She's just fascinating to me because I had no idea this existed. Why did they make a tiny Celestia? She's tiny, like, this is how Luna wishes it was. She wishes she was the big sister, bro. But yeah, tiny Celestia. She's very dirty, but she's really funny, so I had to get her. I also got a Star Dreams, super cute. It seems like her head is always discolored from her body, because this is like my third Star Dreams I've come across, and her head and her body are never an exact match. But overall, she's in pretty decent condition. Her mane is like a little... Honestly, I think this is just knots. I think I could brush this out and it won't get frizzy. She'll be fine. She just needs some simple cleaning. I always like buying the little tiny ponies. I always just think that they're super cute, so I like her. And I got 2 water ponies, which were interesting, because I've never owned any of these before. I got, Flower Wishes? I don't know, but Flower Wishes is interesting to me because she has 2 Earth Pony releases and 1 Pegasus release. Very interesting. But I also got this girl. I don't know what her name is, but she's got a similar cutie mark to Lemony Gem, despite not looking like Lemony Gem. But yeah, 2 of those water ponies for me. Very cool. One time I saw a water pony Luna, but I didn't have $1 at the flea market. I had run out of cash that day, so I couldn't get her. It was unfortunate. Oh, and I also got 2 Starlights, because I like Starlight, so I got 2 of her. Both have semi-frizzy manes, which is unfortunate, but I'm gonna do my best to clean them up. I also got this Lalaloopsy outfit. This is Coral Seashells, like, mermaid outfit. I always get Lalaloopsy clothes when I can because they're very difficult to dress if you don't have spare clothing. So I just kind of am building like a little collection of clothing to change them into if I ever need to, or like if I ever get a nude one, you know. And finally, to round off the haul, today from Amazon, I got the Magic Mixie's Bearlinda Pixling. She's cute. Bearlinda. I keep hearing people say that these are getting discontinued, so I'm trying to stock up while I can. So, yeah, very happy to have Bearlinda, and I'll be getting Angelica soon. So, there we have it. That's my haul from the last week, I guess. As you guys can imagine, I have a fair bit of cleaning to do, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with everything that I got. I always like adding ponies that I didn't have to my collection, and this weekend was great for finding a lot of non-main 6 ponies. I don't think I bought a single main 6 character except for the Equestria Girls of Applejack and Rarity, but that's because it's Rarajack. How am I gonna leave the lesbians behind? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll probably unbox Bearlinda either on my own or in a future board vlog or something. I like to do random unboxings in those videos, and I do have some other random things to unbox in the corner, so you guys will see if I do. I also have one of those Woof & Co. packages to open, and I just haven't had time to film, like, a nicely lit, good video about that, so I will eventually. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!